Alright, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit fucking over talking about American politics, but it just keeps on delivering. Why would you even watch TV when you've got the fucking clown show happening over there? So Joe Biden pardoned his pedophile drug addicted son, Hunter. It's the craziest shit. It's the craziest shit. He's like, anyone with any common sense would know it's political targeting. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the president. What he means is he's guilty as fuck and there's no other way he's getting off, so I'm going to pardon him because I'm the fucking president. The ultimate display of nepotism. It doesn't get any bigger than that. It's bigger than fucking Bronny James playing for the Lakers. It is. It's bigger than 6'1", airball magnet, no defense, Bronny James, LeBron James's son, playing somehow for fucking LA, the Lakers. Somehow that isn't the biggest display of nepotism in 2024. Joe Biden, the president, pardoning his criminal son is number one. Just the optics of that. Wouldn't it have just been better to just bribe fucking everyone you could to get him off? That's how guilty he must have been. He was so guilty that it's not even fucking worth trying to bribe. It's just straight up pardon. I mean, every president pardons some dodgy cunts. I think during his first term, they were like, oh, why don't you pardon Julian Assange, or why don't you pardon fucking Snowden, I think it was. And he's like, yeah, I'll think about it, and then ended up pardoning some fucking hardcore corporate criminal who's on like Epstein's fucking list. It's like, oh yeah, okay. That's the true nature of this shit. Anyway, I fucking had a good day off today. I miss just having a full day to myself. Nothing else going on. I dropped the kids off at fucking school. I chilled out for a little bit. Then I went to the gym. And I've been getting up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym and just burning out a fucking workout. And today I got to go in there. I was refreshed, well slept. I was jacked on my Tonga Ali, my fucking bicarb soda, and my creatine. And then I banged a shot of coffee and I fucking just let rip in there. It felt good. I didn't even get gassed and I was lifting pretty heavy. Well, I'm more retard strength than I am like lift strength. Like I can't really bench press much, but if you want me to flip someone, I can flip people. So that was great. I enjoyed my day today. Fuck, it was good. And another day off tomorrow. And then my fucking family are in India on Wednesday. And then it's just a fucking 2-week run until I get to fucking India and reassess my whole fucking life again. That's going to be some soul searching when I'm in India. You're going to hear the wheels turning in my head during India because a lot of contemplation has to be done. There's forks in the roads coming everywhere and I need to choose paths. So strap in for that. Anyway, it's Monday. It doesn't feel like Monday. Usually Monday's a fucking nightmare. This feels like a Monday for me like 7 months ago. I've only really been working for 7 months and the last 2 months I wouldn't call it work. So I don't know what I'm really complaining about. It's just my time. I want all my time. I don't want to have to give my time for anything. Fuck selling my time. I just want it. I want to wake up when I want to wake up. I want to go to bed when I want to go to bed. I want to be in the gym for as long as I want to be in the fucking gym, all right? I'm sick of this shit. I want my time back and I'm getting it back no matter what. Anyway, it's Monday and you know what that means. It's Ask Boyle time. So if you have a question you would like answered by one of the greatest minds of the generation or any generation, comedian, philosopher, crane operator. I might have to drop the crane operator at some point. Unless I get back into the crane, I'm just a waterproofer. Le Boyle. Then head to my website. It's all there at my website. If you want to ask a question, I need questions. So fucking go to that fucking section. If you have a story, which I need fucking stories. Go to that section. Fucked Up Friday. If you want a drunk dial, some people have been drunk dialing me, but I haven't been able to access it. I'll try and get access to it soon. And if there's some good drunk dials, I'll fucking chuck it on the pod. But you can drunk dial me. And also you can join the Patreon. It's all there. Just fucking get on board. Head to the website, boylecomedy.com. Anyway, let's get to this week's Ask Boyle. So this week's Ask Boyle was sent in by Chris in the car. So here it is. I quit drinking 4 years ago, never looked back. It was relatively easy for me to quit drinking, to be honest. I was struggling with alcohol, but I wasn't ever fully addicted. Cigarettes, on the other hand, were a completely different story. I was so hopelessly addicted. I tried to quit so many times and failed over and over again. I finally was able to kick it after my son was born. I had someone to show up for and a reason not to poison myself to death. I quit cold turkey 3 years ago. I will never smoke again, but here's the thing. I'm definitely going to smoke again. I have this joke with my wife that once I hit 65 and retire, I'm going back to the drink and ciggies. I even have a plan to grow my own tobacco in my backyard garden to supply the remainder of my life. My question is this a bad idea? Am I just a fake sober person biding my time until I can go back to being a piece of shit? Will I eventually value sobriety enough that I won't want to enjoy those things when I'm older and it doesn't matter? I'm not sure how I'll feel in 30 years, but that is my plan for now. Thanks for helping me quit smoking with your podcast, by the way. Well, Pissy Chrissy, you have come to the right place. Now, let's see. My original plan was I was going to quit until my son turned 18, and then I was going to get on it again. He's 8, so I would only have 10 more years of sobriety, which actually doesn't seem that far away. So I was going to, on his fucking 18th birthday, after just being a sober cunt for 18 of his childhood years, I was going to fucking bless him with Party Boyle. Oh yeah, this is your real dad. Woo! And just destroy his whole childhood. And then after about I think it was about 3 months of doing this podcast and being sober, I was like, yeah, I probably don't need to do that. I think this is just a forever thing. I'm just going to be fucking sober forever. 65, that's a different story. The thing about starting drinking again that late is it will be a bleak thing. You've been thinking about it for 30 years. In your heart and your soul, you're still that guy. You're still the guy, that party animal from way back when. That part of you doesn't really die. Everything else just moves on. But that part of you, is not ossified, is that it? Whatever the word is, it stays still in time. That'll do. Anyway, you don't change, just the whole world changes around you and you get older and the body starts fucking deteriorating. By the time you're 65, you've built it up to such a monumental thing. You've been thinking about it for so long that you think it's going to be this amazing thing. And then you have a drink and you're like, oh. And then you have another drink and you're like, oh yeah, I've still got it. And then you fucking start dancing around. You have a few more drinks. You do your knee. Your ACL's done. You fuck your hip. You're in the emergency ward because you tried to do a beer bong at 65 after not drinking for fucking 30 years. And you just realize, like, you've got barely any hair left. You're wrinkly as fuck. And you're just like, oh, okay. I'm closer to death now than I am the person I used to be. Maybe I didn't need to start drinking again. But once you've done it, once you fucking get out of the emergency ward, once they've pumped your stomach, like, you've let the genie out of the bottle, and then you just drink yourself to death. Like, it's not exciting or anything, but you just drink yourself to death. And I don't know, is that something you feel like doing? That can be something you can do. I'll tell you this though, one of my friends, his old man quit drinking, I can't remember, like, it was for 25 or 30 years or something like that. And then he started drinking again at, I think it was 68. Had a business, had a house, was doing great. Started drinking again at 68, lost everything by the time he was like 71, and was living in a boarding house by 72, and was getting scammed out of the remainder of his money by some Vietnamese chick, some 50-year-old Vietnamese chick. I was like, yeah, it can be dangerous. Like, you think nothing's going to happen after 65, but if you've got it in your blood, you can still fuck things up. So I don't know. That's your call, baby. But I probably wouldn't be going back to it. The cigarettes, on the other hand. Now, if you were to smoke like over-the-counter cigarettes, that's got all the tar and fucking nicotine and shit like that. No good. You don't need that to fucking push you towards death. But if you can get some good, clean tobacco, like you said, grow it in your backyard, chop it up, dry it out, nice, healthy, clean tobacco with none of the chemicals and shit, put it in a pipe, baby. Sit on your fucking front porch or your back porch and smoke your fucking lungs out. No one gives a shit. It's all the fucking chemicals that fuck you up. The actual tobacco is fine. And if you smoke it in a pipe, you don't have to inhale it all. You can just hold it in your mouth. Every now and then, just fucking inhale a little bit. But you can be smoking that pipe all day. I always wanted to end up a pipe smoker. I still might. So if I was you, I would keep the tobacco dream alive. You can do that. But yeah, even if you start drinking again after 30 years, things can get bleak pretty quickly. And also, you got to remember, you've been sober for 30 years now. Your kids haven't seen you an absolute fucking animal mess. It will be cute or like funny the first day, the first time you get drunk, but like, a little bit later, it will just be a sad fucking sight. You know what I mean? Anyway, fucking thanks for the question. Hope it helped. That'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.